Hello, and welcome to a discussion of Chapter 2, Managing Emotional or Impulse Spending. Some years ago, a man came to me in absolute distress. He was a very successful professional, but drowning in credit card debt. He admitted that he often purchased unnecessary items to cope with the stress of his job. This story is all too common. Emotional or impulse spending is a coping mechanism many people use to deal with stress or negative emotions. It involves making purchases driven more by emotions than actual need. Here's a case study. A business professional in her 40s approached me when she realized that her marriage was in deep, deep trouble. The marriage was plagued by constant arguing about the couple's financial mismanagement. What had started off as the most loving and joyful of relationships was now on the verge of total collapse. Personal debts were accumulating at an alarming rate, and one of the businesses they owned and operated also had significant business debts. Their investments were not being managed correctly, and their retirement plans were not even close to being on track for a solid retirement. Although they were both successful career people, the negativity in their relationship was completely preventing them from conducting their personal and professional lives in a successful manner. I agreed to work with the couple to review their personal, business, and investment situations and advise them regarding their options for improvement. In addition, the couple agreed to attend relationship counseling. After reviewing the details of their financial statements and tax returns, we developed both a full financial plan and trust and estate plan for them and began to make the adjustments required to meet both the retirement and estate plan goals. The strength of their current assets and liabilities were analyzed and updated in the balance sheet of their financial statement. Projections were developed and discussed regarding the management of their assets and liabilities for the remainder of their lives and in their estate. The financial statements, tax returns, and operation of each of their current businesses and other more complex investments were fully analyzed and discussed. At first, the relationship counseling was anything but successful. Long-term resentments and pent-up anger initially prevented the couple from doing anything but criticize and blame each other. However, to their credit, they stuck with the counseling, and eventually their relationship blocks began to fade as they each became more aware of their own negative impact on the relationship, as well as their partner's positive contributions to the relationship. In time, their communication improved. They began to forgive each other for most of their hurtful behaviors. Where complete forgiveness wasn't immediately possible, they began to view the negative behavior of their spouse in a more accepting perspective, recognizing that many injuries were not intentional and that no one could be expected to be perfect. Gradually, they were able to see and even emphasize the positive attributes of their partner and remember exactly why they had fallen in love in the first place. Upon completion of the financial and trust and estate planning process and initiating their relationship counseling, we began implementing both the financial and relationship adjustments required for them to achieve their life goals. Successful systemization of their financial life required consistent and regular, detailed attention to all line items of their financial lives at the personal, business, and investment levels. Successful systemization of their relationships required consistent and regular, healthy attention to all of their personal, business, and investment relationships. Once both their financial and relationship issues were addressed at the personal, business, and investment levels, the couple received a new life. They now live in daily peace and harmony, completely able to manage any of life's challenges that arise and to face them together. They experience daily peace of mind and joy and have a secure and beautiful future. Emotional or impulse spending. Emotional or impulse spending happens for various reasons. It's a way to cope with stress, anxiety, or feelings of inadequacy. When you're feeling down, buying something new can provide a temporary boost in mood. This is because shopping releases dopamine, a hormone that creates a pleasurable experience. However, this relief is often short-lived, and the underlying issues remain unaddressed. For some, shopping becomes a form of reward or celebration. You might tell yourself you deserve that new iPhone or outfit because you worked hard or achieved a milestone. While treating yourself occasionally is fine, making it a habit can lead to financial trouble. Emotional or impulse spending can have serious financial consequences if left unchecked. By understanding what drives your spending habits and taking proactive steps to manage them, you can regain control of your finances and reduce stress. Remember, the goal is not to eliminate all discretionary spending, but to make rational and intentional choices that align with your financial goals and values. Practice delayed gratification. Imagine being attracted to a new item at your favorite store. The excitement builds and the urge to buy it is nearly overwhelming. This is where delayed gratification comes into play. Simply resist, making the immediate purchase and pause to think over the consequences instead. This delay is crucial in reducing impulse buys, allowing you time to think about whether you truly need the item or if it's just an impulse buy. This concept provides a space to make thoughtful decisions, leading to more deliberate and financially sound choices. Delayed gratification is a simple way to manage your spending. It encourages thoughtful decision making, reduces impulsive purchases, and builds self-control. By delaying purchasing impulses, you can make purchases that align with your financial goals and needs. The psychological benefits of this practice, such as increased satisfaction and reduced financial stress, make it a valuable tool in achieving financial health. Mindfulness to curb impulse buying. Mindfulness is the practice of being fully present and aware of your thoughts, emotions, and actions in the moment. When applied to financial decision making, mindfulness can help you make more deliberate choices and reduce impulsive purchases. This awareness allows you to pause and reflect rather than acting on emotion or impulse. Mindfulness can transform your shopping habits by making you more conscious of your financial goals and the impact of your spending. Mindfulness is a valuable skill in managing your finances. By being present and aware during spending decisions, you can make more intentional choices that align with your financial goals. Strategies such as creating a shopping list and reflecting on the value of each purchase can further enhance your ability to curb impulse buying. Mindfulness empowers you to take control of your spending and make choices that support your long-term financial well-being. Building healthy financial habits. Developing healthy financial habits is crucial for achieving long-term financial well-being. Just like any other habit, consistency is the key to sustainable success. When you consistently practice good financial behaviors, they become second nature, creating a stable foundation for your financial future. This stability allows you to weather the inevitable ups and downs of life without derailing your financial goals. Building these habits isn't about making drastic changes overnight, but about making incremental improvements that add up over time. Building healthy financial habits is a gradual process that requires consistency, flexibility, and positive reinforcement. Start by setting specific, achievable goals that align with your financial plan. Regularly review and adjust your plans to accommodate changes in your financial situation. Incorporate positive reinforcement by rewarding yourself for meeting targets and tracking your progress visually. These practices not only help you establish strong financial habits, but also make the process enjoyable and rewarding. By doing so, you create a solid foundation for financial stability and success. Developing these habits will not only improve your financial health, but also positively impact other areas of your life. Financial stability reduces stress, enhances your overall well-being, and allows you to focus on what truly matters. As you work on building and maintaining these habits, remember that every small step counts. Celebrate your progress, stay flexible, and keep your eye on your long-term goals. The habits you establish today will pave the way for a secure and prosperous future. Peace.